Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Tia Kim, a psychologist, a parent-child relationship expert, and a mom. Welcome to the final week of this year's Winter Wellbeing video series. This week, our topic is self-compassion and how showing kindness to ourselves can improve our well-being. I'll answer some questions from you about self-compassion and how you can make it a daily practice for you and for your family. Let's get into some questions about this topic. A mom of two in Baltimore, Maryland says,
"It hurts to hear my girls talk about themselves negatively. I worry they're picking up this behavior from their friends because I try to give them only positive reinforcement at home. Is this low self-esteem or something else?"
So for some of us, including our kids, self-criticism can be a really frequent habit. Unfortunately, research shows that self-criticism can have negative effects in the long term, including anxiety and depression. The teenage years are already a really high-stress time developmentally. It's also a time when teens are really self-conscious and tend to be really self-critical. So how can you help your daughters be kinder to themselves? Well, it sounds like you're already giving them positive support, but our kids also watch how we treat ourselves. So can you visibly practice self-compassion and model that for your girls? So for instance, maybe just try modeling being kind to yourself, both in how you speak to yourself or with a kind touch, like giving yourself a hug. Hopefully, seeing you treat yourself this way will help your girls see and talk about themselves in a kinder, more positive light. A mom with a teenager in Baton Rouge, Louisiana says,
"My son is a high achiever and a bit of a perfectionist. When he makes mistakes, or just doesn't do as well as he'd hoped, he's so hard on himself. How can I help?"
Researchers like Dr. Kristen Neff of the University of Texas at Austin offer self-compassion as a solution to self-criticism. So try explaining this practice to your son or give him some ways to try it. You could ask him to try speaking to himself as he would to a close friend, because he would likely treat that friend with care, kindness, and respect. You can also tell him about a concept called growth mindset, which is really understanding the perspective that mistakes are okay. They're really a part of how we learn and how we grow. As you help your kids practice self-compassion, remember to also make it a habit for yourself as much as you can. We've all experienced a tremendous amount of stress over the last few years, so consider treating yourself with a little extra love as you navigate this winter season. Whether you speak to yourself more gently or remember that you're human and mistakes are a part of life, take a small moment to show yourself some kindness. I hope you've enjoyed this year's Winter Wellbeing series and learned some strategies to help you and your family fend off the winter blues. You can return to this series throughout the year if you're looking for ways to boost your family's well-being. Be sure to also check out last year's video series for additional tips and supports. Take care and be well.